Pokémon Legends. ZA has generated significant buzz among fans with its promise of real-time battles and a return to the beloved Lumiose City from Pokémon X and Y. These features alone suggest bold steps forward for the franchise, introducing dynamic combat mechanics and revisiting a setting filled with nostalgic value. Yet, as more details emerge, particularly the revelation that the game will take place entirely within Lumiose City, some fans are beginning to worry about the game's scale and longevity. The allure of real-time battles in Pokémon. For a series that has traditionally leaned on turn-based mechanics, the decision to shift toward real-time combat in Legends, ZA represents a landmark moment. Players will now be able to move during battle, time their attacks precisely, and navigate area of effect moves strategically. These mechanics have the potential to reinvigorate Pokémon gameplay in ways that could appeal to both veterans and newcomers. However, innovations in combat mechanics can only do so much if the game world itself feels limited or repetitive, an issue some fear may arise due to the newly revealed map. A Pokémon game in just one city? Unlike its predecessor Pokémon Legends, Arceus, which spanned expansive and diverse regions, Legends, ZA appears to be restricted to a single location, albeit an iconic one. The entirety of the game is reportedly set within Lumiose City, albeit a version undergoing major urban redevelopment. While this could mean a more detailed and densely populated map, it also raises concerns about environmental variety. Pokémon games are known for diverse biomes, lush forests, icy mountains, arid deserts, and sprawling oceans. Even if Lumiose is redesigned to include wild zones, it's hard to imagine these areas offering the same ecological diversity as an entire region. Comparisons to Scarlet and Violet, and the risk of feeling smaller. Pokémon fans recently explored massive open-world environments in Scarlet and Violet, which boasted size but suffered from empty spaces and repetitive terrain. Legends. ZA could offer the inverse, smaller but more packed. Yet the real question is whether that trade-off will satisfy players. If the game ends up being short or lacking in post-game content and replayability, players may feel underwhelmed, especially given current gaming prices and competition. The stakes are high. A poorly received Legends. ZA could hinder future innovations like real-time battles from returning in mainline entries. The ZA Royale, a compelling but risky core mechanic. At the heart of the new title lies the ZA Royale, a tournament-style battle mode where players aim to climb from rank Z to A. It offers structure to the gameplay loop. Catch Pokémon during the day, battle at night. But if poorly paced or limited by the small setting, it may not sustain long-term interest. There's also the question of what happens once the top rank is achieved. Will players be able to replay battles with increasing difficulty or dynamic challenges? Or will the experience end abruptly, leaving fans wanting more? Lessons from other games set in one city. Not all single-location games are doomed to feel limited. Final Fantasy VII Remake took place entirely within Midgar and still delivered a massive, engaging experience. If Legends, ZA invests heavily in its narrative, side quests, city interactions, and world-building, it could rival, or even surpass some multi-region games in terms of depth. The potential to deeply explore Lumiose City, interact with its citizens, and discover new layers to its story is an exciting proposition, especially if the map is packed with secrets, optional content, and dynamic events. Zygarde's long-awaited role and the promise of more. Another glimmer of hope is the focus on Zygarde, the often underutilized legendary Pokémon from Gen 6. The title ZA itself suggests Zygarde's significance, possibly hinting at a storyline that finally does justice to its lore. This could add substantial narrative depth and give longtime fans the payoff they've been waiting for. The nostalgia factor and its double-edged sword. Returning to Kalos and Lumiose City is a calculated move. For fans of X and Y, this evokes excitement and fond memories. Yet for some, it also raises concerns about originality. If Legends, ZA ends up feeling like an extended sequel rather than a fresh experience, it might limit its broader appeal. Still, nostalgia can be a powerful hook, especially if combined with meaningful innovations like real-time combat and deeper character development. Mega Evolutions, another fan-favorite feature from X and Y, may also return, adding yet another reason for longtime players to return. Conclusion: a bold vision that needs balance. Pokémon Legends. ZA is shaping up to be one of the most experimental entries in the series, offering real-time battles and a dense, reimagined city as its setting. But this ambitious vision brings risks. Will the game feel full and rewarding despite its limited map? Can it provide enough variety, depth, and replayability to stand alongside the best entries in the franchise? Only time will tell if this new direction will redefine the Pokémon experience or serve as a cautionary tale about shrinking a big world into a small box.